What are we doing is the question for real. 2023 has been a sad.
Hey y'all, whenever y'all get a chance, go watch the video that I stitched by Danadane and then come back to this video. I just want to say that I 100% agree with Dana. It's been rough, man, this year. And this is why I hold everybody accountable. I hold black men accountable and I hold black women accountable. And of course, I'm saying black because I'm a black woman and my focus is for, our people to get into one accord. Because once we become one accord, I'm trying to tell y'all, everything would change for the better. Financially, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. But I just want to say that I agree with Dana. I wish that, us black women can get it together because it's starting to get bad, y'all. I mean, and I really do feel that maybe it's because back in the day we had more of a village. Now we don't. Or when we try to become the village to some of these young women, they don't want to listen. They think that we're hating on them, but we are not. We're literally trying to give you game or trying to give you good advice on what you should and what you should not do because you don't want to go down bad like the ladies that Dana listed. It's rough, Bo. It's rough. And I'm a married woman, happily married woman. So I'm just glad that I started using logic instead of emotions because hell, I could have been one of those women that Dana Dane listed. But again, thank God for emotional intelligence. And yeah, I just wanted to say that black women, we gotta do better. We gotta do better. And we gotta use emotional intelligence, critical thinking, and logic. You know, and I say this for the ones who are not pregnant yet. I feel like you guys still have time. For the ones who are not pregnant and still young, you guys have time to make sure you focus on yourself. Become better women for yourself. Get yourself together. And then you can meet the man of your dreams, the one that's actually about something, or the one that's not a bum, the one that actually is ambitious, who has the self together, who don't have any kids. Wait till he propose to you, get married to you. Don't move in with him. Don't move in with no dude that's not your husband. Sorry. Or at least don't have a ring in your finger. And I would say wait till you get married, period. But if at least you have a ring in your finger before you move in with her guy. But I'll just say this, yeah, you guys, women, please use more discernment because y'all are going down bad right now, and it's sad. It's embarrassing. It's really embarrassing. And when I try to give out, advice, people don't want to listen. But my thing is like, if you are a woman who wants to be in a happy relationship one day and to also eventually become a wife, why don't you want to listen to, tips and advice from a woman who is happily married and don't have kids? It never makes sense to me. Like, I remember me being a young age, me observing and seeking out advice from women who I wanted to be like. And it worked out. You know what I'm saying? Eventually it worked out because that's when I started to actually pay attention. But that's the only way for you to succeed is if you actually listen to people who are successful, listen to people who uses logic and don't use emotions. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to say that Danadane was spot on this, and I just truly hope that 2024 will be better for us. Women, we gotta start using discernment. If a man has multiple baby mamas, I'm gonna give you an example. If a man has multiple baby mamas and he has never married any of them, it's a 99% chance that he's probably not gonna marry you. And and if you know for a fact you want to be married one day, you want to be a wife, you don't need to be messing with no dude who has both baby mamas. That's just common sense, right? Another thing, if you have no kids, you shouldn't even be entertaining any guy who has a kid. I mean, if he has a kid, maybe one, but preferably no kids. If you don't have any kids, y'all, he needs to be ambitious, educated. You need to be ambitious, educated. If you're not there yet, you need to focus on getting yourself together first. And then while you're doing that, you may meet that man of your dreams who's on the same level as you or even better. I'm trying to tell y'all, when I be giving out this advice, I give out for experience. I give out because I've been there, done that. I've dated bums in the past before. And then I dated the man of my dreams, who is now my husband. He's a very ambitious guy. He has a good job, network engineer, ambitious, educated black man who also believes in God. We both don't have any kids. We might not have kids, or we might try for one. Who knows? But it's, it will be in our own time, whenever we're ready, if we decide to go that route. And I have a decent job too. I'm an HR professional. I'm a real estate investor, which means I have properties. I am a mobile notary public. I do Uber sometimes, but I do Uber to find deals. That's how I find some of my deals. And I do resumes because I look over a lot of resumes because of my job. So, I have a side business that I also update resumes and everything. But yeah, educated black men only. Educated, ambitious black man. When I say educated, I mean he could either be a college graduate from a good degree like an IT or engineer or a lawyer or healthcare, or it could be a 4-year, 2-year, or a licensed trade or skill, or like a barber, plumber, electrician, HVAC technician. Let's see, a physician, like healthcare or something like that. A nurse. He could ambitious men, y'all. Ambitious, educated, military. Like, those are ambitious, educated job, educated careers. Focus on those men. Don't worry about the bums. Leave the bums away. Leave the bums alone, y'all. Focus on getting yourself together, and then you will meet the man of your dreams who's also getting himself together or has already got himself together. I'm trying to tell you, there will be no struggle, love. You both live happily ever after. Don't have any kids until after you are married. And also, another thing that I'll also stated, I would never, or at least again, I would never ever date any man who doesn't get along with his mom. If a man does not get along with his mom, do not date him. And if a man has any parent that has been absent, don't date them unless you know that they've gone to counseling and have gotten some healing because of the void or whatnot. But I would prefer only men who've been raised by a 2-parent home, a healthy 2-parent home. And then you'll know that there's a 95% chance that he is more level-headed. Unfortunately, my dad was the exception to the rule. However, 95% of the time, you will meet a man who's level-headed, who's been raised by a healthy 2-parent home. All right. Bye.